On this video, we're going to look at how we can create an advert in Springboard. The first thing we do is click into one of our requisitions that we created earlier on. From here we can see that this particular requisition has already been approved, which means that we now have the ability to create an advert against this requisition. When we click on Create Ad, it brings us into the advert screen, where we need to populate some additional information in order to activate this advert so candidates can begin applying for this position. So the first thing we do is select what job category the job is for. Then we select the actual location, so we might say Canberra for instance, and then we select from our drop down and we've got Canberra office, and you can see it pre-fills that information based on us selecting the region and location up here. If we scroll down, we can see in our little editor here, this is where we'll enter the job content. So you'd simply copy and paste this information across from your PDs. So if you're actually pasting this from Word, we'd recommend using this little icon here where you can actually come in and post this directly from Word, and it'll actually come across with the correct formatting for you. If we scroll down further, we also have the option to select a draft reminder email. So that essentially means that if a candidate has begun applying for a position but hasn't completed it and are currently in a draft status, we can select an email goes out to them before the job ad expires. So we might say 3 days before the job ad expires that it sends them the reminder that they need to complete their application. If we scroll further down here, what we can see is the sourcing channels that we want to place this advert on. So again, this is very much a one-stop shop where you can select the job channels that you want to push it out to. So for this, we might put it on our careers portal or intranet. If we wanted to put it onto Seek, we could just select the Seek option and populate all of these fields. Or again, for Trade Me, similarly, you just select that and it expands out all of these fields which you then need to populate. Once we're happy with all of the information we have in here, we simply come along and click on Submit New Job. That pushes the job out onto the career sites. If you want to see what that job actually looks like, you simply go View This Job, and it'll give you a preview of what that information looks like. And we can see that's the information that we've pasted in to our job content box earlier on. If we close out of this and do a search for that job, what we can also see in here is the ability to create a URL that you can then share with other people via email. So one example that we use this for is if we have a late application, a genuine late application, and we want to allow them to apply for the position, we come along here to our channel builder, which is just this little icon here, and we select that channel builder and it gives us this pop-up. We select the link destination, so we want it going to our careers portal, for instance. And for this, as I mentioned, we might say that this is a late application, so we want to put a job source on it, that is a late app. And what we can do is simply go Generate Link, and essentially what that does is it creates a link which you can then share with a candidate who wishes to apply for that position. That concludes our video on creating an advert in Springboard. If you do have any additional questions, please contact your Springboard account manager for additional information. Thank you.